That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me fuck all that shit, just let me go.
Yeah, broadcasting live from our air. This is the most badass YouTube podcast at all. Ladies and gentlemen, Tommy C. What am I too loud? This is Shot from the Point. Am I too loud? Hey, C, Matt. What's going on, guys?
I'll sue ya. I'll take all your money.
I'll take all your money. Money doesn't seem like that much. Like, we added it up. What was it, like 200,000 tops?
For the suit?
Yeah. Like 75, but 75 plus, that's like 100.
Yeah, it's to prove that the damages exceed 75, and then we guessed, well, okay, we were like, well, friggin' Def Noodles isn't like, he's only worth like a couple million in net worth. Yeah. If that.
Yeah. It did make me almost feel like, why wasn't he suing for, like, why isn't he? Well, you know, you can't probably do that in California with the anti-slap anymore. Like, why isn't it 10 million? You know, maybe if he comes in, maybe the lawyer thinks if it's more modest, he has a better chance at winning or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know I don't know how to take from that. So, in true Shot from the Point tradition, we're gonna give you a different take on this. But let me preface this by, and I'm sure I'm going to be called a backstabber either way, but I don't give a fuck because I shoot straight. I think he might have a problem. And I think he might have a problem in the area of malice. Now, whoa. We're rooting for fucking Keem. I don't give a shit, right? I don't give a rat shit. There's nothing in this tweet that's in question that we haven't seen from Def Noodles. Nothing. But here's the thing. Def Noodles is not being sued. Nobody decided to sue him. KEEMSTAR is. And here's the and I was okay with this. I probably was okay with it at the time, right? Because I do feel it was satirical. It was satirizing past tweets from Def Noodles and his reputation, which is well fucking deserves. Def Noodles has allegedly groomed girls from the ages of 12 to 15. Big YouTuber source. Victims are scared of him and wish him to stay anonymous, but may come forward soon. Def Noodles has declined to give a comment on these allegations made against him. Here's the problem. You, me, everybody in this community knows what he's doing. All right? If you're not in the community, like a judge, this is only not, it means being defamatory, because clearly it's defamatory in the sense that he knows this isn't true, right? But it's also got a touch of malice to it, right? If you just read it as is, and that's how it's going to be read by a juror or a judge, right? Again, I know what Keem was doing. I think he just possibly, hope not, still a lot of ways to get out of this, made a mistake in judgment, right? But again, I know what he's doing. And I understand that. Did we ever find the tape of Keem saying that he was trying to prove a point by writing basically a tweet like Def Noodles would write? Is that true? Did we find that? Hello?
Matt? Hello?
What happened to Matt? What is he?
I was muted. Sorry, I was muted.
Okay.
No, I haven't found it.
You haven't found anything like that. Now, I think he did, not rectify, I don't want to use the word rectify, but said that this was, this example of satire, which again, in the heart of hearts, I know that's exactly what it is. But I don't know if that's going to qualify. Now, there's a couple things here. I'm sure Keem will say that he's a public figure. And even whether he's a public figure or not, even though the standard of defamation goes up for a public figure, he might fall under something called limited public figure. Let's see. I lost my train of thought. Def Noodles has to show damages, and it's going to be really interesting to find out where he cites these damages. Now, Keem's lawyer, and Keem tweeted out, "I'm going to get another YouTube plaque, whatever the fuck they are, right?" Which, by the way, I'm all for, and we'll celebrate it. Even if Keem's in violation of law, I don't care. This guy has made a million tweets like this. He is the most dishonest human being I have ever seen in media, even more so than Taylor Lorenz. And I'm not exaggerating. This guy is just that honest. He is a grifter. And, you can call me a grifter, too, for drama. I may have made mistakes, but I never balls out made anything up. And this guy has made stuff up, been dishonest. You really saw that Papa Gut completely take this jerk off apart. But that's not going to change this tweet. This tweet has problems, serious problems. And it's not like it. Like if you read, like you don't know what KEEMSTAR is. You don't know anything about this community. And by the way, I tested it on my father. And I said, I just read it. It's like, does that sound like satire to you? No. That sounds like it's an attack with malice. Now, he doesn't know all the fucking nuance. But I don't know if, I don't know if nuance is going to matter when it comes to court. Or if the judge is going to see it that way. He's probably going to be around my father's age, if I had to guess. So, the boomers are going to make these types of judgments. And here's another thing. And I get what Keem was doing. And you might find an example out there of me doing the same thing. Never again, I'll tell you that, because I would have thought, if you asked me 24 hours ago, I would have thought this falls under satire. And no. And it's not like, the tweet is not like so over the top that there's no way that you could say, all right, that's satire. Come on, guys. There's not a hint of sarcasm in this. So I personally think that Keem has a problem. Hope he doesn't, and I'm sure he's got a few people with a few tricks up their sleeves. But I expect a settlement at this stage. Now, I'm really dying to see how Keem combats this. And I do wonder what kind of lawyer would have taken this case. I'm sure he looked into Keem's finances and everything like that, because this is going to be a battle. But I think more of an uphill battle for Keem, because I don't know how you look at this and have no idea about this community, no idea, because that's who's going to be looking at it, and don't say, really, this is he knowingly said this wasn't true. Yeah, but it's satire. Boy, it don't look like that to me. I read it to my wife too, and I didn't tell her it was Keem. Like, what's that about? So
clearly, he's going to get a judge that is well acquainted with the Def Noodles KEEMSTAR beef and with all of the pedophilia allegations in the commentary community, with Gideon. And, they're going to get the Dexerto lawyer.
Yeah, he's
right?
going to.
Or the Dexerto judge. I mean, the judge is like browsing, like, what is going on in YouTube gaming news today?
That's where Zoomers.
That world doesn't work like that.
No.
I hate to break it to people. The world doesn't give a fuck about what you're seeing on YouTube or who you side with or whatever. Yeah. And that's the entire point of a judge.
I watched this.
Not take sides.
If you go over my situation with FaZe Bank several years ago in 2017, I mean, he literally was just trying to drive up public fucking opinion. He was clearly in the wrong from any adult that knew anything about anything. But he really drove home and had all the dopamine coming in that he didn't do anything wrong. When you break down the whole story, A, it doesn't make sense. And B, his girlfriend didn't even back him up. And C, it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter. Fucking, like, the judge doesn't care how fucking over and popular and what a hot streak FaZe Banks is in. They just want to know if he broke the law or the lawsuit's legitimate or not. That's it. Yeah. That's all it comes around. Like, you can argue like a fucking 14-year-old boy that plays way too much COD all you like. It's not going to save you. And guess what? FaZe Banks settled, and I said he was going to settle. And I was initially actually on his side until you start to realize that there was no essay on his girlfriend like he initially claimed. That's defamation. Yeah. And unfortunately, the guy that owned the place happened to be the richest guy in fucking Ohio. That's who Banks went up against.
I got advice for you. There's this guy called Futuristic Hub. He managed to he managed to really convince the judge when he talked about how like these guys were coming in to bully him and harass and sabotage.
Didn't work, did it? Didn't work. He didn't. No,
it worked fine. I mean, if the aim was to like be $38 million in debt, declare bankruptcy, it worked perfectly fine. If that was
like the judge didn't give a shit. about trolls in the chat. He didn't give
Yeah,
a fuck.
what a heartless son of a bitch. I mean, really, what a fucking heartless motherfucker. He doesn't care about the trolls in the chat.
No, I expect the anti-slap. And I'm not saying that there's no chance Keem can't get out of this. I don't think there's a play button in this. And by the way, do I want to be wrong? This guy deserves this. I wish Millie Bobby Brown didn't fucking use her connections to, I don't know, allegedly fucking get his Twitter clipped. I wish she sued him. I wish her boyfriend sued him. But maybe they settled on, let's nail his Twitter account versus I got to explain why I'm dating a fucking 17-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah, because another thing, and you notice that with, although it's a miracle, it's only because John was hated, you know, that fucking, you're a pedophile because a 17-year-old's dating a 20-year-old, that doesn't fly in the fucking real world. It flies on fucking online cancel culture land. It flies in the commentary AIDS community. It doesn't fly in real life. The cops never do shit. And no matter how many times I mention that to people, and I'm called a pedophile for it, no one ever goes to jail. Winemaker went to jail. How old was she? 11, 12? That's different. Pedophile! So, I mean, look, I'm rooting for Keem, but I'm not coming out here and bullshitting you. I also do tend to check with people all the time. God, do I wish I still had YouTuber law. We need another SFTP lawyer, because that guy always got everything right. And that would be wonderful. Let's go over the suit. I guess we're going to take it from Tipster. Do you want to? You volunteered for reading duty? Yeah. All right. Here we go.
My eyes work.
Okay.
Yeah. So you want me to start at plaintiff, right? The plaintiff.
Yeah. Start there, and I'll speed it up or slow it down or something.
Yeah, you can just stop me whenever.
Okay.
Plaintiff Dennis Feitosa or plaintiff, through his attorneys Bond, Shunick, and King, PLLC, complained to the defendant Daniel M. Keem, defendant or Keem, as follows. Nature of the action. This action arises out of defendant's entirely fabricated statements that underage girls accused plaintiff of grooming plaintiff's victim, which gave the clear implication that plaintiff was engaged in pedophilic activities or was the subject of accusations of engaging in pedophilic grooming.
Okay, stop right there. We know it's fabricated, but is it maliciously fabricated? That, I think, is going to be the big question. Go ahead.
Defendant has since admitted these were complete fabrications. Parties. 1. Plaintiff is a natural person domiciled in Los Angeles, California. 2. Defendant is a natural person domiciled in Eastern District of New York. He may be served with process at, and then they put his home address.
Gotcha.
Next page. Jurisdiction and venue. Jurisdiction is proper pursuant to 28 U.S. Code Section 1332A because the amount in controversy exceeds $75,000. And the parties are citizens of different states, with plaintiff being citizen of California and defendant being citizen of New York.
So maybe they haven't announced how much he's suing him for?
It reiterates later on what the $75,000 is referring to.
Gotcha.
What that's being pursued.
Gotcha.
Do you want me...
Yeah, keep going. I'll just answer a question. Go ahead.
Okay. Personal jurisdiction and venue are predicated upon U.S. Code 18, Section 1965A. And
you could skip
US
all that
code,
shit, too.
Yeah,
you could just
blah, blah, blah.
give more fake numbers if you want. Go ahead.
Let me see. California's substantive law applies to the claims brought by plaintiff herein. First, plaintiff was a citizen of California at the time his defamatory statements were published. Second, defendant... Second, defendant had knowledge that plaintiff resided in California when he made the statements. Therefore, defendant knew the brunt of the harm would be felt in California.
Oh,
background.
God. Try proving that.
Now they have the background of who these people are, too.
Okay.
Plaintiff is a popular YouTube personality who posts content under the name Deaf Noodles. Plaintiff also posts on Twitter and other social media accounts. Defendant is a popular YouTube personality who posts content under the name KEEMSTAR. Defendant also posts on his Twitter and other social media accounts. Plaintiff and defendant are direct competitors in the social media influencer industry.
Yeah, kinda.
Well, I don't know if that's generous saying Deaf is a direct
really
competitor
generous.
to KEEMSTAR. Not even on the same level, in my opinion.
No.
And then next page, they post the following tweets and concerning the plaintiff, and that's where they show the tweet that you showed us earlier. Then it just follows it up by saying, these statements were complete and utter fabrications. There were no allegations by any girls, underage or not, that plaintiff had groomed them or otherwise engaged in inappropriate conduct of a sexual nature. Moreover, contrary to defendant's false claims, neither defendant nor anyone acting on defendant's behalf made any attempt to seek comment on the fabricated allegations. To the contrary, defendant blocked plaintiff on Twitter, ensuring he would have no ability to publicly respond to defendant's fabricated claims. So they're saying KEEMSTAR blocked Def, and so even though they said, you know, oh, you're free to comment, there's no way for him to do that on his account. There's no way.
Gotcha.
Continue?
Oh, yeah. Well,
okay.
It's all right.
Those who read and commented on the tweet clearly understood it as stating actual verifiable facts about plaintiff. For example, the next day on May 20th,
they may have to prove that, but yeah.
Yeah. Next day on May 22nd, 2021, a user with the Twitter handle Memelin responded to the tweet and stated, "Show them girls his little noodles." Another user with the handle Chris MCYT posted, "So Def Noodles might be a pedophile?"
Pedophile!
Let me see. Plaintiff also received direct messages and tweets asking him to comment on the false allegations in the tweet and expressing that they understood the tweet to make the accusation that plaintiff was the subject of allegations of grooming underage girls for sex and was involved in pedophilia. The day of the tweet, a user with the Twitter handle Alisaxi tweeted, "Hopefully MSM picks up on this. Can't have another pedo running around this platform."
Oh boy.
Other tweets called for
that is not in his favor.
Yeah. Clearly, other people are commenting on this, and you know, it obviously makes it lends credence to the idea that people believe this, and people believed it was 100%.
Yeah, I mean, Keith's going to make the argument that these are trolls, but I mean, can you prove it? I mean, but then
we're going to reach out to everybody for.
Can you prove they didn't know, or they were joking around? Like, ooh, yeah.
Yeah, imagine like you have to go into a court and it's like, now can you swear under perjury that you are not a troll, that you are not a hater, that you are not a Other tweets called for an official investigation and to believe the victims. But the truth was there was nothing to investigate, and there were no victims, not even alleged ones. And defendant knew this, yet he allowed his lies to spread like wildfire around social media while remaining silent. You know, that's funny. Number 15 actually like reads like a tweet. It reads like a tweet somebody would be, and yet he knew, and they spread it like wildfire.
Yeah, I see that the longer I've been doing this, the more like when I've seen this stuff when I was a kid. This stuff is very blunt, not flowery language at all. And the more I've watched these since the social media stuff, like like these lawyers write like children sometimes. I wonder if the culture's kind of seeped over.
Yeah, they editorialize their
criminal,
there's like civil complaint.
I didn't see this I didn't see this in like I remember my dad going through a divorce. I didn't see language like that on either side. It's just bizarre. It's funny. I'm glad you pointed that out. And what else we got?
Yeah. Defendant Mr. Callahan said that his wife was a dumb bitch, and that she, quote, laid around like the skanky whore that she is. Wait, it goes number 16 on this page. Okay, although plaintiff tried to defend himself on his own accounts, his social media following was not as broad as defendants. His efforts were not able to ameliorate the harm done by defendant's malicious disinformation campaign.
Well, that's going to be up to the judge. Okay, don't remember he kept posting nonstop pedo stories and YouTubers because, of course, they're going to bring that. I also posted a tweet to mock him. All right. In May of 2021, everyone knows that this is a joke, completely mocking. I knew this tweet took place. We couldn't fucking find it initially. Yeah, and, you know, Def is going to have to show that had the impact that it had the impact that he said. Nick the Oreos and the fucking.
The comment is that the plaintiff's reputation was injured per se, because of false accusations of criminal conduct in that in number 16. But then number 18, yeah, they showed.
I really hope there is some rich fuck out there that's watching this shit, and then he goes after him, some actor or influencer, and just goes, you know what? I'm gonna do it to you. And believe me, by me saying this, it wouldn't scare Def Noodles. He's one of these guys, like, nothing bad could ever happen to me because I'm a perfect person. When he's actually a psycho. But yeah, after reading this, I feel like it's a little more of an uphill battle. But the initial statement, there's not a lot of it gets too easily, like, I think satire has to be like sort of clear and present. Not 100%. I mean, you don't have to reveal the joke, so to speak. But it reads like a news report, the original tweet. So yeah, but this tweet is probably going to be a pain in the ass for Def Noodles. And good. And by the way, KEEMSTAR may lose. KEEMSTAR might be in violation of law, but I hope Def Noodles loses because he asked for it. I don't even care if it's like not fair. And he just gets like railroaded or a bad judgment. I hope like the fucking judge is like Joe Biden and fucking just rules in KEEMSTAR because he has a fucking beard and he likes guys with beards. I really do. I hope he gets fucked hard. That would be a wonderful, wonderful thing. Well,
the winner of this case is KEEMSTAR because he's a based memer.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I'm all for that. In this case, anyway. The based
we can't let the trolls win.
Yeah.
You want me to read at 18?
Judge comes up. KEEMSTAR's the greatest YouTuber of all time!
KEEMSTAR! We love KEEMSTAR. We think Ethan's a lying hypocrite.
Yeah, I'm all for that.
Imagine people come up to they come into the fucking like courtroom, like like just Grady Hooper's gonna show up to the fucking courtroom like shouting outside.
The tweet was a total fabrication.
That'd be great.
The confession.
You want me to read 18 or 19?
Was it in the same thread as when he wrote the initial tweet, though? No, it's not, because it starts with... No, he's a reply to something. I'd love to know if it's the same thread.
But I don't know if it's the same thread.
There's a downside to deleting your shit.
Wait,
what were you, 18?
Yeah, no, that's months after. 2/5/22. Yeah, because he originally...
Well, look at the language here. I'm sorry. You're right. I get distracted. Apparently realizing he's going to be sued for defamation, defendant then engaged in an ill-fated, thinly... That's like
I know, it's editorialized like it's a fucking... Like, it's a, you know...
There's something funky here. Something smells. Like maybe this is a buddy lawyer or something.
It's like half of it, like fucking... well, Dennis. Yeah, I'm not even calling him Def Noodles.
Do we have a My Cousin Vinny situation here? Do we have a My Cousin Vinny situation here? Like I gotta take my uncle because I can't afford a lawyer.
Yeah, exactly.
Uncle Petosa.
Yeah, exactly. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Dennis, you got a case, buddy. We gotta get a settlement here, pal.
When was the original tweet on February 5th?
No. The original tweet was May 21st. It was May 21st, like 2021. Yeah. And that's why it states there on February 5th, 2022. He made that.
That's all right. That changes things significantly too, because that's a long fucking.
That's why I was saying it's a different thread there too, which is why it's like he's replying.
That's
to Nick
a long time. All right. I changed. Keem's gonna have a. If that was in the same thread, I think he'd be in great fucking shape.
So number 19, the next page, it says. It continues. So, after seeing responses to the tweet taking it seriously, defendant, nearly 8 months later, issued the confession claiming, quote, everyone knew it was a joke. But defendant knew that people did not read it as a joke, as evidenced by the responses to the tweet. Defendant did nothing to clarify or correct that false statements in the tweet until many months later after the damage had been done. Not only that,
you know what? I could totally see myself being in one of fucking Def Noodles videos where he said, "KEEMSTAR stooge says I'm fucking that he's guilty." I could totally fucking see that happening.
Well, I mean, you're saying he's got a case, so
you can say I said he can't. Well, no, I stand by that.
So apparently it's getting so bad that even these guys that are riding KEEMSTAR's cock
I'm not saying
on my side.
Yeah. I'm not saying he's in the right. I certainly don't want to see him win. And I don't know 100%. I don't know 100%. I'm like 60-40 thinking. It's not like 90-10. It's 60-40 in favor of Def at this point. And
that'll settle.
Yeah.
I mean, you're thinking more of a settle.
60-40 settle, yeah. That's my my guess, because this is my sport and I'm good at it. Well, we'll see. I'm shaky on this one.
Well, Salvo Pancakes agrees with you, Tommy. So.
Does he? Oh, great. Shit. Well, write that down. Put it in your books. Take a screenshot.
Salvo who admires Keemstar, because Keemstar likes pussy, basically.
Good.
Like, that's really all you have to do to get on this good side.
Sorry.
Let me see. Where was I at? Oh, yeah. Not only that, but in the confession, defendant doubled down on the false claim that plaintiff had declined to comment to defendant on the false allegations. In doing so, defendant left open the possibility that plaintiff's failure to address the joke allegations might mean perhaps there was a kernel of truth to the false allegations. I love it. This language, doubled down. There's a kernel of truth.
Oh my God! Although the defendant's confession was a quote, a jailhouse lawyer's attempt to immunizing himself from the liability of defamation. Actually, I would say the allegedly part.
In reality, it
that's bizarre language.
Evidence.
That's bizarre language from a fucking adult.
Yeah, I know.
Well, it's probably going to be on Mercadia. It's probably going to be on Mercadia. I mean,
it's like you said. It's like the language itself. It really is inappropriate for any sort of like lawsuit. If you like look at these suits that are being filed, there's almost never any language like this.
I'm looking forward to Nate, the black lawyer. I know it's terrible. I should call him the black lawyer.
The black lawyer
sounds like a superhero. Yeah. The black lawyer.
Oh man.
That's right, motherfuckers. I'm a lawyer.
it's a superhero from that old.
No, but I really love Nate. Nate is. I think Nate's the most even-handed guy on the fucking internet when it comes to this stuff that I've experienced. He's always. I think he looks at the law first, and doesn't get his personal stuff involved. I think he's great. Once he's decided, I mean, then he goes that bias when he's. But I think his decisions are based on. In my experience, like he's just the facts man. So I'd be really interested to hear him talk about how this is written, because those lawyer channels they go through this in a fine tooth comb, you know.
The black lawyer fighting gentrification trial by trial.
Yeah, some black guy.
The black lawyer. Yeah. Well, Keemstar said the N-word, so fuck that guy.
What's Nate's? I forget his fucking name. Nate the lawyer. I'm sorry. Nate. By the way, I highly recommend it. I'm not even just like trying to get out of being called racist. Go sub his channel. Imagine Tipster getting involved in drama and the commentary community issues. Who would have thought? You know what? Shut the fuck up, imagination.
The biggest one.
Yeah, I'm glad he did it. This has saved me a lot of fucking time.
Well, no, he got into the biggest one because he's literally like his is in the fucking like document itself. Like he is so deep in, like that's deeper into it than anybody else.
Yeah, I'm never in.
Ironically,
I don't go into.
Yeah, okay. So they assert that in reality, it constitutes conclusive evidence of his actual malice as to the truth of the tweet. Now, actual malice being a real legal term, like which is what they're trying.
And you wanted to
actual malice.
We looked that up before. What is actual malice? What does that constitute?
Okay, so actual malice, it's specifically a thing. It's a legal requirement imposed upon public figures when they file suit for libel and defamatory like printed statements and things like that. And it's it's basically this concept of like a public figure is held to a higher standard before they can prove something is defamation, against them. And it was adopted in New York Times Co. versus Sullivan, and their ruling was that the constitutional guarantees require, we think, a federal rule that prohibits a public official from recovering damages for a defamatory falsehood relating to his official conduct, unless he proves that the statement was made with, quote, actual malice, unquote. That is, with knowledge that it was false, or with reckless disregard of whether it was false or not. So that's pretty much the crux of what they want to.
I mean, I don't know about the legal term, so I'm just saying, like, it's definitely malicious in the attempt that he wants it to damage his reputation, but he wants to damage his reputation because he damages other people's reputations much the same way. Thanks so much
or the idea that he just doesn't care if he damages his reputation, and he knows that the way that he's speaking will do that, regardless of whether or not he's telling the truth.
Yeah. Go ahead.
So then so 22 is the plaintiff now brings the action to recover actual compensatory and exemplary/punitive damages against defendant. And then we get to the first cause of action. This is like the executive summary.
Was that, is that
libel per se?
Libel
That's
okay. We don't have to read that, do we? That's
well, no, because it clarifies. It clarifies later on in 24. Hold on. Later on, it clarifies at the prayer for relief at the very end. If you want to read that, because that's where we talk about like the damages, right?
All right, go ahead.
Okay, so prayer for relief. It's the very last page of that penultimate tweet. Wherefore, plaintiff Dennis Feitosa respectfully demands judgment against defendant Daniel M. Keem. A, awarding compensatory reputational damages in an amount to be proven at trial in excess of $75,000 plus interest. B, awarding mental anguish damages in an amount to be proven at trial in excess of $75,000 plus interest. C, awarding punitive exemplary damages for defendant's wrongful and malicious conduct. And, next tweet, D, granting such other and further relief as the court deems proper, together with costs, attorney's fees, and disbursements of this action.
We're talking about
demand for a jury trial.
We're talking about
plaintiff.
They want a jury trial.
Plaintiff demands trial by jury on all issues so triable.
I wouldn't want a jury in this situation if I was Keem.
Yeah, that's Def. Yeah, Def is like wants to get the jury involved.
Yeah, because they're going to exclude anybody.
And it's going to be bad for Keem.
They're going to exclude anybody that's fucking. Only people getting on that jury are normies.
Yeah, exactly. They don't give a fuck, just like the judge. So
there you go. That's not in his favor. So
yeah, it would not be in his favor now.
No.
Riveter's saying so he's suing for over $150,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose if
yeah, it doesn't look like that much.
If we assume A and B, if we assume A and B are two separate things and it's not like one or the other, and there's excess of $75K plus interest, yeah, it'd be over $150K at minimum, right? But that's what they want to prove, really, is that the damages are $150,000 worth at minimum.
Okay.
Right.
I don't know. That part, the whole language of that is confusing to me.
Okay, so the $75,000 is the minimum amount you can sue for in federal court under a diversity of citizenship between citizens of different states.
Oh okay.
Okay, so yeah, so boy, that makes sense.
$75,000. Boy, that doesn't sound like it's worth a lawsuit. I mean, he's going to be spending, upwards of fucking $20,000-$30,000 for this whole thing. I'm just guessing, but
maybe he's getting
maybe they see it as a slam dunk.
Well, if they win, so maybe they think so then they'll take home the full $175,000.
Yeah, not only that, but it's a
how
bad
can
thing
anybody? That's
reputation.
something. That's something I don't believe. I don't believe it's a slam dunk. And if the lawyer, here's another thing. This is a real possibility. I've told this story before 100 times. AC doesn't like when I tell stories over again. Going through my divorce, and like when you go through your divorce paper and when you're a guy and you get served, you're like, I'm fucked. Right? It doesn't matter if you're right or wrong. It doesn't matter if she smokes crack. You're fucked. But what happens is you go to a lawyer, right? And the lawyer looks at it and goes, this isn't that bad. You're in good shape. You're going to win. We're gonna rock this bitch. Really? Yeah. No, you're not. They all tell them that. I wonder if Def got suckered into that. Like, yeah, well, this is a slam dunk. I've done these 100 times before. And, Def is stupid enough not to know the common knowledge about a defamation lawsuit. Absolutely stupid enough in every way. So he could have gotten roped into this and the lawyer's just taking his cash. It's completely fucking possible. It's possible.
What a conspiracy theory, but do you think maybe he's getting bankrolled? Like someone's backing him?
Ethan?
With Keem?
Ethan Klein? No, Def with Ethan Klein.
Sure.
Yeah, someone's backing.
Sure. In fact, that's I don't even think it's that considering what are we going into year number 3 since Etika and his fucking video?
Yeah. Year number 2 since
it doesn't. I don't even think that's that harebrained a fucking idea. I mean, he's still talking about it. He's still going on about it. How long did me and Keem go? And we didn't go at each other that long. It was over to 2017, 18, 19.
16, 2019.
3 years. It was 3 years. but there were lulls. There's almost no lulls with him. So, and there's definitely no lulls with Def Noodles. Def Noodles would be doing a report on fucking Miley Cyrus and then go fucking KEEMSTAR in the middle of it, you know?
Tipster donated $5, and he said, "I think for Def, it's less about the money and more about trying to get a dub on Keem."
Well, it might. Well, if it's the minimum, is it the maximum or the minimum?
I'm pretty sure it's the minimum because they're trying to prove that that's the minimum amount of damages that are being caused.
That could be it too.
Well, I mean, that's the thing is that, for fucking Dennis, it's basically this idea that, like, okay, so I proved in a court of law that he is defamatory towards me. And so these people that call me defamation noodles are people like KEEMSTAR. And KEEMSTAR has I actually won a case against him for defamation towards me. So fuck him. He's totally discredited. That's what it is. And that's got to be what it is.
In the court of public opinion, that would be... Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that would be like, okay, it's a nail in their fucking coffin there.
Good point, Tippy. You should come back to commentary community. You're pretty good at this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried begging him to come back.
I'm not going to bust his balls.
Imagine if we got Tipster on this episode. It would be great.
Fucking, I don't know.
This stream needs a little more jiggly.
I'm mildly surprised Keem's not in here calling me a piece of shit. I gotta be honest with you. Now, he hasn't come in and close to
he's kind of, he might be busy.
He's might be busy.
Yeah, he's got a lawsuit on his hands. So.
I haven't gone over him, but I've also been given 2 more. He's involved in 2 other legal entanglements right now. I'm not going to go into it because I haven't bothered to read them. But there's, I always get, shout out to DM King! Because he always hooks me up with this stuff. There's 2 other things going on. Mr. DM King.
Go to slow mo, Tommy.
Oh, what's in that? Who's writing? I want to see what they're writing first. What are they saying?
I don't want to say it.
Really that bad? Is the N word?
Is that?
Oh,
no,
okay. Hold on a second. Oh, yeah. I got that one. All right. Yeah. I'm actually fucking over that. Well, I tell you something. I tell you what doesn't bother me. Hey. I know things. Let me fix this first. I'm gonna tell you something, and it's really gonna piss him off. So he's coming here making fun of my dead friend. Hey, by the way, my dead friend doesn't give a fuck. He's dead. All right. I guess you can only keep my feelings in his hand. But considering, I don't know. I was in Iraq, and I know lots of dead guys. Most of them didn't even get killed over there. It really just doesn't bother me as much as you might think. But I know it bothers you. Yes, and I'm accusing you, Futuristic Cub. You directly.
Hey.
I know you've gotten served by the Queen. And I've seen the evidence. 100%. You are in big trouble. Big trouble. You are at ass here, from what I can see, of getting sent back to the States. Because now the UK's after your monkey ass. And yeah, I know about that. And I wonder why when you write me these fucking emails and shit like that, you're like surprised that I do this kind of stuff. I really do. I really do wonder. It's just so funny that you keep doing this shit. You and your brother are both fucking retards. You know that? You're literally twin retards. And the wall. I would say the walls are closing in, but they already are. Deleting YouTube channels after you've been fucking ordered to turn them over? Really? What if you get deported? I like psychopaths because they only think in the now. There's no 2 moves ahead. Well, I can't do this because what if this happens? I don't know. I actually have to face these charges. What if the Crown gets involved? Yeah. Oh, and by the way, I'm not making this up. I've seen things. I saw your young wife, who literally looks older than mine, and I don't blame her because all the stress you put her through. And my wife's 41. She literally looks older than mine. And it's because of what you put her through. And what are you in here now? You're making fun of my dead friend. You know what? Make fun of my dead friend. Go ahead. Feel free. Real talk, the rigor mortis messiah. That's what you said, right? See how much it bothers me? Because I'm not getting deported, and I didn't get served by the Crown. You did. You did. And I'm going to enjoy it. And I'm going to put that picture out there one day. I'm going to get it. You watch. I got everything before. I'm going to get it again. Hell,
every time
I may fly. When you're incarcerated, I may fly to Texas. And if you need a visitor, I'll go on the list. And I'll leave it up to you if you want to see me. And we can, you can pick up the fucking telephone. We can have a conversation. You can be a tough guy to my face. I'm okay with it because my blood pressure isn't really as big a problem as it was. So let's do this. Let's do this. Let's have that face to face. Motherfucker, I'll stream it. Was it Texas? What IRL streamers in Texas? Can we get the guy the meth head?
All
of them? Yeah. We could probably hook something like that up, right? And we'll go to the fucking courthouse or something, or we can go on the visitors list or something like that. I'll do it. I am petty as fuck. Really petty. Right? And you are too, so it's like kind of fair play. You're making fun of my dead friend. He isn't in the ground fucking year yet. And I'm like, yeah, I'm like, do you know Thomas Callahan? Do you want him to visit? No, that guy's trying to kill me. and I'm with I don't know the guy that I want the streamer to be like on heroin or something because it'll make it that much
like
funny.
use me blade or something.
Yeah. I just want them around. I'll hire them to film it. They'll take the
just
fucking
N-word
money.
Donations in the background while you're trying to talk.
You should hang out with Andy Dick and then stick him on.
Yeah.
While he's asleep.
Actually, I hope you get locked up with Andy Dick. Maybe he'll fuck you in the ass, like your father used to. You and your brother. Do you hear me? Like your father used to do to you and your brother. Really, I'll do it.
You're joking, but they do probably fuck each other. That's the saddest. That's like the grossest thing they kind of have to like consider. Like, there's no way two people are that insane or like fucking dedicate each other. Like, I mean, I've seen people who like have brothers and shit, right? Yeah. Nobody is like that. Nobody is like that unless they're fucking each other. Like, it's like husband and wife type shit, or husband and husband, I guess.
I hope I get a meal
every
tonight.
time. By the way, every time you keep saying like, the Crown's coming after him, I'm imagining like fucking James Bond, MI6. Like, there's a new criminal I've got to get my hands on. He's a Minecraft YouTuber. He keeps making sex parodies.
Hey, Brian, I'm 45 and I look younger than you. How is that possible? You're only about 33 years old. How come your wife looks older than mine? She's like 22. How? How did that happen? Oh, I know. You stressed her out to death unnecessarily. All you had to do was, wouldn't you like to be making fucking those creepy, borderline pedophilic fucking videos, whatever the fuck you do with Minecraft, and not have to bother any? All you had to do was pay off fucking Brandon and all his, not even Brandon, but whoever the fuck you owed money to, and you could still have Wildcraft right now and just be making money. But no, you're in my chat. You're my chat. You gave me thousands. Maybe you'll get picked up for that fraud too, because you're probably cheating the credit card company of dollars in 2019 because you decided to pop up out of nowhere and fuck with me, whatever reason, and you paid to do it so you could spam my chat. Like, wow, who's the loser here? Clearly, it's you. You had YouTube by the balls. You know how to make a channel. It's like free fucking money. You married a girl that's like 11 years younger than you. Good job. Way to go. And now she looks older than my wife. She looks middle-aged because of you. Maybe because you wanted to look like you, because you look middle-aged in your late 20s. That's amazing to me. It's amazing. A lot of people don't like psychopaths, and I can understand why. But you see what it does to your body. Like, it makes your skin, it makes you look like fucking old, what it done to you, and it's just catching and affects your loved ones. But you probably don't love that girl anyway. You've probably been fucking using her so you can move to the UK with this brilliant idea that you had, that like nothing bad was ever going to happen, and you've been served by the Queen. You've been served, and I'm telling the truth. I didn't make it up. I know this. I do. What do you think of that, Brian? I know. I saw your stupid fucking face. And I saw your fucking now middle-aged looking wife. I know things. What do you think of that? Woo! Let's do Ralph.
Ralph. Are you sure you don't want to take a gander at that thing? Since we were speaking about Brian, you want
Go ahead.
I linked you something. There's apparently, you remember the John Swan call? Remember the with the two miners in the John Swan call?
Has that been?
What if I told you Brian's got his own version of the John Swan call?
I would love to hear it. Let's play it right here on Shop for the Point.
I linked it to you, and it's in your DMs.
Okay, let me see this.
It is. Oh
boy.
boy.
Let's play the audio only. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Little bit harder to strike, huh? A little bit. I'm sure you try.
Here's a little futuristic radio.
Yeah, Welcome. 69.5 futuristic radio. Come on.
Hub from the point.
With all your hits. Let's go. Here we go.
No, what was it?
Okay, well.
You ever hear of a lollies?
Oh, isn't that underage? Isn't that CP?
No, it's not CP. It's like an animated CP.
Whoa!
Oh, wait, dude. Lolita, yeah. I've definitely heard that. I've heard of that ever since I was 19. Something like that.
And this is the reason my dad didn't want me on the internet.
Wait. TRT Lita? That's a new one. I've never heard of this.
No. I was putting a thing of, like, Lolita, Trollita.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, no, Lolita is very weird.
It's strange, but I've fapped to it before.
Are these guys trolling him?
Oh, yeah, it's decent.
Is it decent? Is it decent?
He just said that.
Is it decent? What's decent about it? I think it's pretty indecent, Brian. I think it's indecent.
I actually tried to fap to that fucking airplane porn you sent me. It was incredibly hard to do. Oh, but I succeeded.
Hey, Brian, remember when you used to have a blue check mark? Gone.
Have you ever seen the airplane porn?
Remember when they had a YouTube channel? Gone.
Brian?
No.
Remember when you used to get away with like harassing Repsion and stuff like that? Gone.
Oh God,
remember when you
could
jerk it to airplane porn in peace, Brian?
Oh. Well, you can still have that if you want.
Well, but not really in peace. I mean, because you have the, $38 million gnawing away at you.
Fucking amazing.
This is so funny. Does he start jerking off in front of the kids now? I mean, what the fuck?
I have no clue. I
did not
Brian, watch.
By the way, that's the airplane porn he was.
He's getting awful quiet.
Talking about.
Yeah, see if you can do this.
Oh, well, thank goodness. Thank goodness you're not showing the video.
See this?
I got a fap
Thank
on.
goodness it's sensitive.
Do it! Ryan, you know you want to. Look how hot that is. If at first you fail, try to succeed.
Wait, hold on a sec.
Are these guys setting him up? I mean, it feels like that, right? I mean, good.
I mean, setting him up to... I don't know if he set him up to accept the Skype call. And
yeah.
Doing this right.
Why wouldn't he get the fuck out of there?
No,
Alright.
I'm looking.
Sorry.
Wait, what the hell
He's
am I
looking.
at?
Hold on.
Tell me that's not fucking strange.
That's a plane.
Fairness to Brian, he's not laughing.
It's a damn plane.
Of course it's a plane, Brian. You better fap to it.
That's funny. Brian Morin. At least I'm not a 270 pounds and overweight, fatty. I'll take that.
That's
not
that
bad.
doctor's
That's like the
advice.
least of fucking your problems.
That's actually the smartest opinion ever from Brian because it's literally echoing a doctor.
That's probably not though. That's probably fucking clear.
I know. He doesn't have $5. What are you kidding me? He doesn't have any dollars. What the fuck? I mean, how's he paying for his fucking internet right now? Who knows?
Funny. You're so funny, Brian. It's everything I said was gonna happen is happening. It's always happening. Check your passport, Brian. You might not need it because you'll be in cuffs. Here's what I would do if I were you. I would, like, when you're in cuffs and they put you on an airplane. I had a buddy who had to do that from Germany, right? Just say you can't fly and you're afraid you're going to crash or something, or like really throw a fit. Hopefully, God willing, somebody will have a phone, and I'll get a hold of it. Right? They'll find you a way. Maybe they'll put you on a boat. I don't fucking know. Maybe the captain, I'm not taking that guy. I don't know. And then, I don't know. Maybe they'll bring one of those fucking, like, flying prisons to put you in. That would be great. Oh, God. It's funny. It's funny. My God. Oh, it's really great. Brian Morton, could you refund those 2019 times?
How is that not going to be the tone of the day? Like, really?
If you guys know what we're talking about, he kept, and I saw, you can't really tell exactly what comes from what, but yeah, my super berries or the YouTube donations were like off the meat hook. Whenever he would come in, and the only reason he would do it is so he could spam, and the moderators really couldn't do much about it. That's what he would do. He would just like, if Real Talk was here, he would just like drop the N-bomb or something like that. But like all for that. That's all it was. That's so funny. It's so funny. Oh, man. All right. Well, I'm glad you like the fucking lolly, buddy. Wouldn't it be awful if one of the people you have to do fucking 5 years with finds out about that? That would be terrible. All right. What else are we doing?
I sent you the Ethan Ralph thing, but also, did you want to watch the Deaf Noodles clip? He talked about it on his video. It's like 2 minutes
I probably
long.
should have played that, huh?
Oh.
We got just the clip itself?
Yeah. Well, I got it timestamped.
Okay.
I'll send it to you.
Yeah, I think I got it already. Is this it?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
In the title of the video, I am suing KEEMSTAR. Now, for those of you who started following me recently and are not aware, nearly 1 year ago, KEEMSTAR knowingly published false and defamatory allegations against me. He claimed I groomed numerous underage girls. KEEMSTAR has since confessed twice to fabricating these allegations to punish me. He has never officially retracted these allegations, nor has he ever corrected them. These allegations have caused me great harm socially and professionally.
He's reading. You're such
I mean, look at it. I mean...
Yeah, I mean, fair.
I am now suing him to clear my name of these false allegations and to hold him accountable for knowingly making false accusations. And now a palate cleanser.
Even fucking even Deaf Noodles is less of a loser than you, Brian.
Yeah. Seriously.
I don't know how that is. How the fuck is that? That's too funny. All right. What else? We got Ralph.
We got the Ethan Ralph. Yeah.
What did he do? What are we watching here?
Yeah, what happened?
So he did an interview with Chrissy Mayer, who's like a female comedian who's kind of in the Opie sphere, I believe.
Opie, the Anthony Opie.
No, Anthony Cumia. Excuse me, Anthony.
Cumia, I wouldn't listen to her.
Yeah. So she's a part of that that sphere of comedians and stuff. And she did an interview with Ethan Ralph. She's been cool with Ethan Ralph for a couple of years now. They've done shows together. Yeah. And Ethan Ralph comes on with her. They do like a little fun interview. She's like friends with Brittany Venti and stuff. And all of a sudden they start donating, joke donations on Ethan Ralph. And she reads one of them about his mom, and she laughs, and it completely changes the tone of the interview.
Let's find out.
Daddy, I don't know. Can't laugh
because that is a sign of psychopathy. Not being able to ever under any circumstance. Some people are sensitive and they can't laugh at themselves, and there's some people that absolutely can't laugh at themselves under any circumstances, no matter how slight. That's Ralph.
Yeah.
Kiranu, pull up the Pillstream clip where Ralph tells his mom to hitchhike in the summer heat to her dad.
She's cute. She could say whatever the fuck she wanted about me.
Dallas' appointment. Really? That's kind of funny.
Well, his mom's dead though. That might piss anybody off.
But she's like, she's talking about the trip. Like someone donated about when he did the pill stream. He woke up in the morning and his mom wanted him to take her to dialysis, and he was like, pissing and moaning about it. It's on stream. Like, that's what they're talking about.
That's too funny.
Yeah, well, I don't know exactly what he means by the pill stream clip, but why didn't he send it? Actually,
yeah, you do.
Actually, he could have just.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right, only 2 more. K-Max does the online left feud.
Is that funny, by the way? Is that funny?
Oh boy.
He's gonna yell at the chat like he's a fucking brand new streamer. Really? Like literally get mad unironically.
The idea is kind of funny that like.
You have any clips of your dead mom when you were arguing with her? Do you think that's funny?
Oh my god, dude.
She doesn't know. She has no idea.
Yeah, she doesn't know.
Yeah, and you know what? Yeah, but she gets what she deserves for having him on to begin with. I gotta be honest with you.
Do I have a clip of her?
Yeah, do you have some clips where you were talking shit to your dead mom? Would you think it was funny if I was to pull that up?
If you were a complete and total piece of shit, I would think it was funny. Flamenco Road, I'll host it.
Maybe, depending on the clip. If it was funny.
I don't think you'd probably laugh if I was to pull that up.
Oh, yeah, I've seen him do this to get his passive aggressive.
I don't have any clips
money to
of
sit here
her.
and talk about it. I don't think you would think that was too funny.
I feel like I touched a nerve, and I didn't mean to. I just think
I'm
like
just asking
there
you.
are.
She won't like. She's not even considering that she might not know the whole context of the thing. You won't even cut her a break.
Aren't any clips of
I'm just
my-
asking you if I had that clip and I pulled it up.
You
right
had
now,
a clip of my mom.
$5 to pull that clip up. Would you think it was funny?
Do we have that clip? Can we play?
If it was a funny
Let's get that clip.
clip,
I'm gonna
then
find it.
Pay me $5.
I think it's a funny clip.
And they said, "Hey,
She's
Chrissy,
like-
here's your dead
she's
mom.
on the side of comedy.
Here's you talking shit."
Well, she wasn't dead
the
at the
problem.
time.
All right, give me a second.
In fairness, that's why I don't think that's. I think his argument is complete bogus. They say she wasn't dead when the clip came out.
No, I said she's on the side of comedy. She's the one that's like, well, if it was funny, then it's
Yeah,
funny.
yeah,
I'm not
she's looking at it that
defending it.
way.
I'm not saying like what. Like I have a fucking dead
He's
mom,
on the
and I
side of
don't think that you're
psychopathy.
I don't think you need to like suffer because like you made a joke about my mom and you didn't even know. You think it'd be funny? Like I'd be a fucking asshole. And you don't think I'm a fucking asshole for doing that?
Yeah.
I'm fucking
Alright, I got
saying
it.
she's in the right.
I sent it to you.
I don't even want to put his guns on fucking.
Like she's like, yeah, that's a funny thing. I don't have the full context, but what was described there was funny. It sounds funny.
You might want to boost it
Like,
a little
damn.
bit.
All right, I'll boost it. I don't. Do they have? Is there any dirty pictures in here or anything? So
I just listened to the audio. I didn't look at the pictures, but it's just them zooming in on his gun.
Yeah, see, that's a thing. I don't know. I worry about that. It looks vaginal. I don't know.
It looks vaginal.
You know,
What?
Okay, I'm getting up. You're not getting up. What time is it? 9 o'clock. In the morning? Yeah. Okay. I swear. You better take the dialysis.
oh my god,
You slept a lot last night.
I've never heard this before, but I heard of it.
Okay. I'm not doing this. You something? Yes. What?
Did you start yelling at him?
Yeah, hold on.
Yep. What? I went up 10 minutes ago.
And he doesn't know the stream's still running from the night before.
Nope.
That's funny. I don't care what he thinks.
Yeah. Give me problem. What? Four.
You got to timestamp better.
Yeah,
It's the whole clip. It's the
You
whole clip. I
suck,
don't know.
you one-legged fuckhead.
What?
It's the whole clip. I don't know.
He's going, nah, nah.
What?
Here we go. Yell at him.
Where you pan? What's good?
And she just wants to go to the dialysis. All she wants to do is go to the dialysis place, like fucking. He promised.
Wait. Yeah, I did. It's not true.
What was that? A fucking race car?
Yeah, I know. It was him. That's funny.
Yeah. Are you ready right now?
I have been this drunk before.
Okay, don't start getting out of here with me, dude. It's not even hot outside. I said it's not even hot outside.
He's telling her to go walk?
It's not even hot outside.
And she would be dead in how long before this?
I think in the next year or so.
Okay, no problem ready to get dude.
And I don't feel bad for him at all. I mean, all the things that he's done to people personally and shit, I did nothing. I mean, even when Nick made a legit video on him, right? I mean, he was, you know, sending his people to dox him and everything else, his whole family. So fuck Ralph. I know this isn't extremely daring, but it does. Normally, this would be something like, no, that guy's a dick, but fucking. But no, it's Ralph.
Yeah. Yes, I'm going to come.
What?
In a minute.
Yeah, I know how it goes.
To your mom? What? I mean, like.
He falls asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's somebody calling me. You're still streaming. We can hear you.
Yeah.
It's his, I think his mom calling.
I'm on the way. Oh, God damn, eat a fucking call you an Uber, how about that?
What?
Okay, well then cry me a river. You want to get a ride from me?
Why does he sound like Christian now?
Cry me a river.
Bitch, call you an Uber.
All right.
Where are you living?
All right, enough. Let's go back.
Okay.
Here, would you think that's funny?
There's the context.
Well,
So is it actually a funny clip?
I'm asking you a direct question.
Such a clip existed. If I had talked shit to my mom,
It could exist. I think he probably talked a lot of shit to your mom, actually.
See, he can't let anything go. He's got.
I mean, I have no reason to not think that. I think everybody probably has some unguarded moments with their family.
Talk shit to her.
For sitting here laughing about that
This
shit
is so
to
beyond
my
the point,
face.
Ralph.
That's what I think.
I can't tell if you're joking.
Is he gonna freak out every time?
She's like, I can't tell if you're joking.
He's not.
It's like a bit.
I'm not joking at all. I mean,
sure
dead
he's
serious.
not.
I also don't know
Poor
if what that
Chrissy.
person sent was real or not. I was just thinking
well,
the idea.
Yeah, like why is it so unreasonable? I've laughed at fucking donations before that weren't like the funniest because they're paying your fucking bills in some cases. You know, you want to show appreciation. That's a little funny,
Yeah.
I guess, but I mean, she just like chuckled.
Yeah, it is
I'm not
funny.
joking. I'm being real fucking serious
What are you gonna
right here
do?
live on air.
Okay, what I was saying was funny. It was the idea that you would tell that a person would tell their mom to like go into the sun, like go out in the summer. Like I was just.
Well, I'm telling you, I sat here long enough for your faggot super chats. Is what I'm telling you. I appreciate your fucking faggot laughter. And I'm really about done. So what else do you have for me?
You hear that, bitch? Even your laughter's gay. Because you're gay and your
I don't know.
your chats are gay.
There isn't enough bridges to burn.
No, there's no confusion. I'm
Like
being
the stream's not
real
even over yet,
direct.
dude. Like what the fuck?
Okay.
It's too funny.
Like. Okay, I think you're taking what I said like a little too seriously.
Yeah, like, maybe.
Well,
Yeah.
that's your opinion.
Oh, a little.
I don't think so. I
What do you think? She really has it out for
it's
you?
all fun
Look,
and
think-
games
Ralph,
and
this
it's
isn't
all-
like a situation where it's like agree to disagree. No, like you're literally being hostile here, and you can't just be like, "Well, I think differently." Like that, okay, and like the
You
show's
couldn't let
gonna
it
go on,
slide.
you fucking idiot.
You couldn't let it slide because you're drunk psychopath.
comedy routine, and I'm telling you it's not. I'm telling you, you sat here and you got personal one too many times, and I'm telling you, fuck you. That's what I'm saying.
He didn't. It was a dono.
Yeah, like she got personal. No, she laughed at like
Ralph, you should be happy that anybody is even collabing with you.
I got personal.
Yeah.
How did I get personal?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, she's doing the woman hand.
You know what? Okay, and
yeah.
it's so fucking hilarious too because you know as much as like I give shit women, I give women shit for like being like emotional rather than rational. It's literally just opposites here. It's literally she's being the one that's like logical about this, and he's getting immediately emotional
See the hand
about
on the heart?
nothing.
She's starting to lose it. That's always my sign. The hand.
She's like
she's trying to keep it together. That's the number one. Guys do this too,
universal gesture.
No, women do it more than men. I've
But I mean like universal like female gesture for like okay, I'm trying to take it slowly here, trying to keep it calm.
Guys got 20 tells, girls got 25.
You fucker.
I did watch that.
It was great.
I don't know you personally like that.
Right. So how dare you fucking
Who's gonna turn on her? Who's gonna turn on her, you moron?
You're being Jack Murphy against Sydney
I don't
Watson.
give a fuck. Shut up, cuck. I don't give a fuck, boyfriend. Get the fuck out of here. You're nobody. Shut the fuck up.
You're nobody. You're nobody now.
Yeah. Tell it how it is.
I genuinely.
Matt, how do you feel as a Southerner, him wearing a Yankee hat? I mean, that's a little fucking weird, right?
Yeah, that's fucked up, actually.
Yeah.
Take that off. I think it's the most offensive thing I've seen.
Fucking take that shit off.
You're a Braves fan. What the fuck, Ralph?
I genuinely think there was a confusion here because, like, if I wanted to have you come on here just to like make fun of you,
I could have not had you here and done it. It got a whole new audience.
I would have done it right away. Like, I literally just, you and I are cool. We're having a conversation. Like, I genuinely think that you maybe misheard something or thought I was trying to be shitty.
Oh, you're giving him too much credit.
No, he didn't.
Well, that's your statement. I think I've spoke.
Like that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to get. He thinks it's fucking a couple years ago where he can fucking act offended and then all his fucking gay ass fans will fucking target her and so he can feel better about himself. That's not going to happen anymore. It's going to be.
He's acting like this is a debate too. Like, that's your statement.
Yeah,
like
it's Bunk's turn next, right? It's so weird.
For myself here, and so people can just take it how they want.
Like, I actually do have a story. So I did a roast battle with a girl, and it was after my mom got diagnosed with cancer, and she had this joke. Of course, it's a roast.
She's trying so hard. I actually like her, and I like her more. She just she's trying.
She's really funny. She's genuinely actually a funny comedian. By the way, she's
funny. I haven't. It's tough to tell. I mean, this situation would throw anybody off. I'll give her a break.
Say whatever they want.
Yeah.
And this
girl, until then, I'm just gonna assume she's not funny because she's a woman. But
girl, Allison, she made a joke about my mom. It was like an open thing. Everyone knew she had like brain cancer, and she had this joke where.
Why are you trying to relate to this psychopath?
Exactly. But the punchline was like, the tumor your mom made in her head was still like the best thing to ever come out of her body. Like she was trying to compare like giving birth to me and this whatever.
Oh God!
And in the moment,
this is so
I was
cringe. I'm not mad. I'm not cringing. It's an understanding cringe.
Man,
it's like trying to explain.
Yeah, she's really trying to reel it in. She's not malicious at all.
And it made me feel horrible. But immediately the audience like wasn't having it and didn't laugh, and that was the thing that in the moment made me feel better. So if that is how I made you feel just now, I'm sorry. Like I literally was just
I don't feel bad. I don't like you people.
Bullshit.
I don't like
buddy.
These motherfuckers. Like take up
people. Like this is your out. Like she's giving him like how many outs?
All the pot shots you want. It's fine.
And this is why they're calling him Jack Murphy 2.0. And I thought he cucked to something, but it's because he couldn't hold on.
Fine with me because I don't.
It is Jack
like
Murphy.
You. That's the thing.
Not quite the way
you
I
can
thought.
sit here and chuckle and give your little chuckle fuck response and all your faggot fucking super chats and all this shit talk. I can tell you that I don't fucking like you. I don't like these motherfuckers in the audience.
They're your old fans. Literally, they're your old fans.
I have these guys for your employees. They're like producers and shit for your show. Like. And I mean, they get what they deserve for fucking having associated with you. They get burned once,
Tell me Medicare post this. Did he post this?
He definitely tweeted about it, yes.
He's got, yeah.
And if they don't like me, God damn it, I fucking hate you.
I hate you
That's
too.
the fucking truth. And so I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, then
That's
why do
the
you
thing.
hate?
I'm beyond giving a fuck.
You
Like,
told
take
me you
whatever
didn't hate
fucking
him.
pot shots you want. Work whatever $5 fucking Judas
You know what
super
it is?
chat.
This is like
in
Ralph's
that you
concept
want,
of masculinity.
and I'm gonna tell
Yeah,
you
yeah,
right
this
where
is-
to
there really
fucking
is.
stick it.
You know,
This is him
like-
trying to live out his heroic male like fantasy
Yeah,
of like,
the
you know
Ralph
what?
males
I'm
are
a
real
badass. I don't give a shit about what anybody says to me.
Anybody.
You know what? I never liked you anyways. So go ahead. I can take it because I'm a man and you're a
Man.
fucking pussy.
But
Like,
I just
you
want you to
ain't-
know I hate you. I hate you. I hate your guts, but I don't care.
I hate you guys, and you know what? I want you to throw me off. Throw me off
Throw
right
me
now.
off.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't
but I'm gonna
care.
stay here. I'm gonna keep talking shit because that's what you did to me. You want to talk shit to me?
I hope you
and all
die.
your fucking gay
I
fans.
hope you die. I don't care if you die. I don't even care that you don't care that I don't care that
Yeah.
you die.
My feelings aren't hurt.
Not
I'm just
that I'm
thinking.
hurt.
I'm just saying you're weak and I'm
Yeah.
strong.
Yeah, my feelings
okay,
ain't hurt
buddy.
talking about my dead mom and shit.
Yeah. It's like the aggressiveness is a substitute for any sort of maturity.
Yeah, I know. It's too funny.
That's what I fucking think.
Okay.
So again, whatever. Like, don't like it.
He's talking to the chat. He's not even talking to her.
Just clip it out. I want you to clip it. I know this is going to be clipped.
No,
I'm
now
not
she's
hiding
like,
from
now she's
anybody.
laughing.
I came on this show, and it was right up to a certain degree. Yeah, no problem. You chuckling
Embarrass
about
yourself
my
like
dead
this.
mom? Fuck you,
He's like
bitch.
cutting a
That's
promo
what-
right now.
I'm not laughing. My mom is dead too. Why would I?
I'm not laughing.
If you genuinely,
You know what? Fuck your dead mom. That's what I would have done. Yeah.
you genuinely think,
Yeah,
if you
that's what I fucking think. That's what I
Dude,
said.
You don't have to like continue to be triggered right now because I'm talking to you
Not
person to
triggered,
person.
it's-
I'm not triggered.
Like,
I'm just having a
You're triggered because you're continuing to be mad after I'm telling you. Honestly,
you
I
lied
wasn't
to your
trying to like
teeth.
make fun of your mom. My mom is dead too. I literally just told you a story from a roast battle where something
Yeah,
like hurt my
this is
feelings
easy.
in the moment.
That might work with a woman, but it's not going to work with a
No,
woman.
because I didn't know that there was a misunderstanding. When I saw you react
You
with
were laughing and chuckling like what you thought that was no big deal.
because I didn't think
No
it was
big deal.
real. I thought it was just like, I mean,
my
how
mom
many of
You don't know the history of the Ralph
I can tweet about that yesterday.
I don't
You
know
You didn't see anything
she
about
died.
that. You didn't know shit about
here
it.
we go.
You
You
personally
bitch.
fucking talk about
Ah,
my mom
squealing
fucking
a
being
pig,
dead,
you
and you
bitch.
sat here on this fucking air and laughed.
I don't like to go for the other memes that are already established, but he really does like sound like a squealing pig at this point.
Thank God his mom is dead because she doesn't have to
Yeah,
spend another
God.
second on Earth near an
I ever
unloving
get
son like
I
this.
wish my dad was dead.
A son,
You know?
a son who uses her death as this sort of fucking get out of jail free card to shit on whoever he wants, because that's literally all that she ever. That's all she is literally being a tool to him. It's a
not
tool
like-
to him to wield a weapon to wield against other people. And he's just sitting here and he's gonna pretend like he has any fucking like he has any like righteous indignation.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
she's
not like
dead.
it's
Let her
not like
rest in
it's not
peace.
like he did that. It's not like she got up and did this. Ralph, it's your mom from heaven. It's your mom from heaven. You should have just took me to dialysis. You should have just took me with my ass. That's what. It's not like she did that.
She probably is in heaven too, because to deal with a son like this requires the patience of a saint.
Fuck you!
Like,
Jesus.
man.
Ralph, it's your mom from heaven. Why did you take me to dialysis? I might still be there with you.
It's not even hot outside, Mom. Go walk yourself. Damn, I gotta go on a fucking stream later. And you're fucking haunting me from the afterlife. I mean, fuck. I had enough of you when I was alive. Damn.
How did you let
I got this
Medicare
bitch
own
over
your
here that
face?
you'll talk to for an hour.
How did you let Medicare own your face so bad, Ralph? I thought I raised you to be a man.
Mom, you're being a stupid bitch. I mean, he didn't own me. He didn't own me, you dumb bitch. You must have got heat stroke from walking out there. It's not even hot. Fucking get your dialysis.
Ralph, you look foolish. You should have took me to dialysis.
Oh, fuck you. I'm a badass.
I can't do it anymore. That guy's fucking funny. It's fucking funny. I don't know. This is still getting good.
Ethan, I wasn't laughing. At mom being dead.
That didn't happen.
Glasses
That
are off.
didn't happen the way you're thinking it did.
Okay. Well, you know what? Go back and rerun the tape. I don't give a fuck. I'm beyond.
Well, why would you need to rerun the tape?
I know. I just genuinely think there was a misunderstanding. And
the only thing that irritates about me or about her is having him on and like being completely oblivious. You know, like how did she just like, oh, he's got a presence. Oh, he's one of those oppressed right wingers, and that's why they threw him off all the other social medias. Is that what's going on here? Without actually looking into what this guy's actually done.
I think that's probably what it was 2 years ago when he first came on the show. I think she knows of like
Alf Mom stuff
what he's about now.
That's too funny.
Trying, because I don't want you to feel like I was.
Just go back and listen to it. Anybody listening to me now, just go back and rerun it. Of course, you can.
Yeah, he's delusional because it wasn't as bad as he said.
With how I reacted after, but go back and listen to.
Ralph, it wasn't that serious. You should just calm down. I'm your mom.
Mom, quit A-logging me from heaven, you bitch.
Ralph, how can you call? You're just taking me to dialysis. Just that one time.
You know, and you're a fucking liar, too. I bet you ain't even fucking heaven right now.
I'm in heaven. That's not what you're talking about.
Fuck you.
Someone, from what you know about me, that would genuinely laugh at your mom being dead and mean it wholeheartedly in a shitty way.
I don't think you would do that. I think you would obviously sit here and chuckle fuck to a super chat, which is what you just did.
I actually think you're pretty cool. You're a pretty cool person.
But you read the words that on that super chat. You read them.
Well, you read these words, and they didn't trigger me. But I mean, look, like you can say whatever you want, and you can read whatever super chats you want. I think you're fine. You're in the right. But you're laughing like a bitch. Right? You know,
it's like, okay, I've already sat here for fucking way more than I should have already.
Yeah, I'll
sat
say.
here. And now you're taking shots at my fucking mom and sitting here and laughing.
Get off the
I fucking heard. So, you know, again, whatever. Like, say what you want. I don't give a fuck. Clip this out. All these faggots.
I'm not gonna clip this.
Fucking eat off it for a month. I can tell you what. I'll be right back at it tomorrow, just doing my regular show. Because I don't give a fuck.
Actually, right after this, he went on his show on the stream and took advantage of the situation.
I honestly just wanted you on to talk, and I feel the same way when I said at the beginning. I feel like you're very misunderstood, and I was just trying to say, hey, I don't understand like why.
Ralph, I'm here with Chrissy's mom. She thinks you're a bitch too. Ralph.
There are all these beefs, and I just wanted to go through it. And yeah, it was a lot of super chats, so I can understand.
I think.
What do you mean?
Jesus Christ.
Let me explain it to you. You got some sort of Machiavellian fucking thing going on here. Contribute to my downfall. You brought me on here. It's a trap.
Stand by everything I said.
You stand by everything you said, even the stuff you contradict yourself on.
What is it you want me to say exactly? I'm not gonna apologize for telling you to fuck off if that's what you're after.
But you're also a good person. So.
Look, I was told to double down on every fucking thing I say, and you know, so like once you get your nose in the shit, dig a little deeper, you know.
Oh, I got an idea. Oh, boy. Actually, I stole it from the chat. But yeah, hang on a second. Let's see. Do they really have this? I can't believe it. I don't even know. Okay, here we go. Let's see if this works. No, that's not what I want. No, they don't. I'm trying to. I'll tell you what I'm doing because I thought I'd get the time. And, I'm trying to get a dialysis machine sound effect. No, it doesn't seem to have it. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's me.
You just want to get an EKG.
Trying to explain.
Yeah,
I wanted you to understand that I was not.
I don't care. I don't care. It doesn't even matter to me.
Okay. Because it seems like it does. Because you're upset.
It doesn't matter now, regardless.
Okay. Does it make more like? Do you understand that I wasn't?
You were sitting here reading chucklefuck super chats at me, and I didn't take one kindly because I don't take that kindly when they're talking about my dead mom, and you're sitting here laughing.
I understand that, and I didn't laugh.
Look,
laughed
I ain't
because it was a funny
triggered
idea. I didn't know that
because I ain't no
real
fag, but
no.
I don't take kindly to that because you're talking about my dead mom, and you know it causes me to be a little upset. But that ain't triggering, you fucking snowflake.
Okay, but I didn't know that this was like a real story.
You knew she was dead. Are you telling me I'm lying?
But I don't remember when she died. I don't have.
Is she just like you just try to establish dominance over her?
Ethan, I didn't know that what was written in that super chat was real or not. Like you said, a lot of these are like fake news.
You know, my mom's dead. You knew that was real.
Oh wow, he's trying to control her.
Yeah, but you don't have any answer for it. You have no answer for it. So just move on.
We got a lot of show left, and you're a pretty good host.
We can make some content out of this. I mean, shit. I mean, content king, baby. Killstream king. Killstream Kingpin. That's me. Because I'm a big fat guy, and I wear a suit. I like to compare myself to Kingpin. You know, fucking that super villain.
I beat up Spider-Man all the time.
Yeah, I beat up Spider-Man and fucking...
But I use my words, not my fists.
Even Roe v. Wade can't abort the retort.
I consider myself a bit of an intellectual. I ain't one of these fucking fags that's reading a bunch of books and talking about using arguments and using debate tactics. I just prefer to go out like a man.
Man.
My nose is full of shit.
Boop. Boop. Is that all we got?
There's one more clip, but it has a guitar riff in it. I don't know.
Is it that good?
It's funny.
Is it a riff? Is it just one riff, like one?
Oh,
measure?
it's Brittany Venti stuff because he was going off about women in general and like Brittany Venti being like a whore, even though she's actually against that.
It's him screaming about Brittany Venti, basically calling her a whore.
Where's Brick when we need him?
What are you gonna do about this, Brick? Really? Jesus, what the fuck's the matter with you? How do you talk to your woman?
Telling you to your fucking face right fucking now, bitch.
You know it's bad when he stands up. He doesn't stand up a lot.
That's all right. I'm not fucking a clip for that. It's not him flipping out of it. Well, there's plenty of clips. This is literally not going to stop till he drops dead.
Wait, can you play it at like 2x speed?
No, I don't
not
care.
on Twitter.
I don't care. I'm losing interest. Yeah, on top of that.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, well, I mean, we got Worski and Ralph are going on KEEMSTAR stream in about 6 minutes. So.
Oh, then let's let everybody go. You know what? And thanks. That gives me a good excuse to cancel the after show, I guess. No. You go watch the after show. I'll handle calls in the. I'll do the after show myself. You go out there. So. That's the way we'll do it.
Sounds good.
I hope you guys had fun today. I did. You know, I don't know. I can't think of anything. I'm kind of tired now. I'm done. Thank you, AC. Thank you, Jeff Noodles. Thank you, Ethan Ralph. Thank you, community.
Fuck you!
Ralph, come on.
This is the almighty infinite, independent excellence, devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist, fake identity.
Hey, if it's so goddamn funny, why don't you send me money? You can do it after the show too with thanks donations. Thanks donations. Thanks. Love y'all, baby. Guys, have a great one. Enjoy KEEMSTAR stream.
Evolution of Machiavelli. Don't make me lead them eagles to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip hop. I'm about to make it hard to breathe. Here's a headline.
What a brave stance you took!
That was